Good morning to all our viewers. Our esteemed viewers, I'm glad to be here once again. Everyone allowed to come reporting for duty. Last Saturday of the month of November, last Saturday. By the time you are here on Monday, we'll have been saying Happy New month of December, and then wishing everybody a glorious month. But this is the last Saturday of the month of November, November 30th, 2024. And we're reporting for duty again. Onyeze. Everyone allowed to come here once again. And like I said, all our viewers, we appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for always staying with us from the beginning to the end of this program. Thank you to all our viewers. God bless you. Our viewers in diaspora, the ones in Nigeria, the ones in US that just did Thanksgiving. Like I said, happy Thanksgiving, more of it to come. The ones in UK, in Dubai, in Switzerland, King Joba in Switzerland, like you always says. Everybody, Mr. Lasso coming from Welling, many of our viewers. Come say your name. Thank you for always staying with us on Flip TV, Bystanders, and the newsstand. I've resumed duty again. Saturday, November 30, 2024. Let me start with the headline this morning. The Punch. Port Harcourt refinery hot operation, loading bay empty. They are calibrating pump, says Petrohan. Reps caucuses meet as more lawmakers back Tinubu's tax bills. Regular jobs can't sustain my lifestyle. Bam bam. That's an aside. Now, ECPA not bailable. ECPA not bailable. Followers declare United States of Biafra in Finland. ECPA's followers have declared United States of Biafra in Finland. While I attended Islamic gatherings during Ramadan, Prophet Ogundipe, that is Adele, the celestial prophet. How Lagos violates street sweepers' rights to minimum wage. I am scared of returning home. Nigeria's failed healthcare killed my mom, US-based business woman. Real reason at the bottom 1 million for rapist. That is dismissed police inspector. Lagos mom has appeal court freeze doctor accused of raping wife's niece. Vanguard this morning have left the Punch. Tinubu's tax reform bill will destroy the north. Governor Zulum, you may not be able to pay salaries if bills are passed. Some southeast states may also have problems. Judiciary disenfranchising Nigeria's action aid search Plateau Lawan article will be in those cases. Lagos 27 Guba race. Opposition mount against Sheyi Tinubu Obasa. Outburst over Sheyi unnecessary. On page 3, I can go and read it there. Every time Obey unleashes skating song against Rumor and Adenuga. Flight is also to UAE. Fears as federal government UAE agreement places Nigerian carriers in disadvantaged position. UAE group may commence full banking operation in France. Don't japa CBN. CBN is saying that the economy, Nigeria should not japa. Stay in Nigeria. Nigeria will start working. That's what they're telling Nigerians. The trust, I've always told our viewers, the trust seems to be the major newspaper. The trust says 8 dead as boat carrying 200 people capsizes, but they are still rescued. That's the bad news. No relief for Kaduna community exposed to hydrogen fluoride. Nigeria was good to my generation, says Jibril at 70. Tax reforms for whose gain bill against the north will fight proposed laws. Zulum. Why we detain investigative journalists? Army now. Army detained since 3 days ago. Fisher Soyombo. He was detained. But yesterday, I can give you the news. Yesterday, he has been released. Master Belchi, a state of northern goodness. The Guardian this morning. Why economic expansion isn't yielding results? Between Makede's presidential ambition and Tinubu's re-election bid, do our investments. Our general economic giant is positioning for growth resilience. That's the Guardian paper. First news, good news. Okonjo-Iweala reappointed WTO, Water Horizon DG. That's very good news for Nigerians. Electricity subsidy source to 2.4 trillion naira in 2024. Economy at risk. Old guard bait 109 foreign cybercrime suspect 1 billion bond. Journalist Charles Yombo released after army detention. Charles earned military allowance in France. Saturday Telegraph this morning report banks with empty ATM to CBN from December 1. Cardoso telling Nigerians, you know, like I said, Nigeria seems to be a country that the more you see, the less you know, the more you look, the less you see. In the banks, there's no money. POS in front of the bank, there's money, is what it is. But now they're telling Nigerians, report banks with empty ATMs to CBN. Okoyoyola elected, that's the good news. Census, we can't also present powers MPC. Saturday Independence this morning. People living with HIV/AIDS awful as indigenous medicine provide cure. World AIDS Day. LG must invest our to procure those to local health solution. Professor Meki. Drug development requires strategic resources development researchers. Okoyoyola is appointed as WTO DG. A demonstration of trust in international community. Tinubu is saying customers visit bank for cash ahead of real time. That's Daily Independence. The platform this morning, appeal court acquit doctor change for life for 10 department. LG project electricity subsidy to hit 2.4 trillion by year end. Capital's Lord of government for monitoring fuel station demand continuation. Ogweji poll Justice Dipelu swears in 9 tribunal members allow donate uniform to African Church Grammar School. All the right. I've read the platform this morning. Let me go to okay. Now, Nairametrics is saying that this is a very bad news to all Nigerians. Only 5% of Nigerians have over 500,000 in their bank account. 5% of Nigerians have 500,000 in their bank account. This is a very, very sad news. Where do we go from here? Which country will develop if only 5% of their citizens have 500,000 in their bank account? And nowadays, 500,000 is how much? Cannot buy 5 bags of rice. That's the point I said this morning. But I'm having my first review this morning. What it is, we are talking about the fact that Nigeria has expired by Professor Angobina from the north. He's saying it. But then, what's the way forward? If Nigeria has expired, what's the way forward? Where do we go from here? If we say the country has expired, and then you are seeing different kind of to and fro, people coming and saying you are expired. Because yesterday in Finland, unbelievably, some of the people say they declared, that's according to them in Finland, the United States of Biafra yesterday. As Nigerians, you ask yourself, are we truly one? Where do we go from here? What is the next for Nigeria as a nation? But you know, sir. Now, I'm having my first reviewer. Let's start this morning. Others are coming. Today is going to be a very, very lovely day. But then, the camera, in case people start, I'm going to move to that place. Just be ready. So all our viewers should know. Please, we want to do something here, then we can move. Good morning to my first reviewer this morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ridwan. Thank you.
Nigeria has expired since 2014 after 100 years. Good morning, Eze. Blessing are there. Say good morning to you over there. Ijoba, good morning to you, Juku, and everyone around there. God bless you, Ijoba. May God forgive us in Nigeria and iniquities. Elekede Obatule is saying, but this is the first message. Like I said, if you are watching, click on that like button. More people are coming to join us today. We're having our discussion this morning. Nigeria has expired since 2014. That's what is coming from Professor Ango Abdullahi. And you saw it today in Finland, declaration of Biafra by some people in Finland yesterday. Well, some people were there and they celebrated, but further I don't to say anything. It's not anything for Bola Tinubu in the declaration of the USB, the United States of Biafra yesterday in Finland. What do you have to say this morning to this pending issue? Yesterday's declaration of Biafra and the Nigeria has expired since 2014. I cannot say it. Professor Ango from the north is saying it. What do you have to say this morning?
Well, it is what it is. Professor Ango Abdullahi is very, very correct that Nigeria has expired since 2014. but for unfortunately, a message, a message from somebody like Professor Ango Abdullahi at this point, colored because of the time he sent it.
Yes.
The time Professor Ango Abdullahi said this message has colored the message. If to say he said it while Buhari was there, the message will have been pure. But now that he's saying it, it has been colored. Why? Because the power is not in the north. If to say somebody from north win in 2023, are we going to hear the same news? Are we going to hear the same message from Professor Ango Abdullahi? Nevertheless, it's not too late. I mean, late is better than never. Now that they have realized, like I usually said that, now that Professor Ango Abdullahi has realized, he should take a step beyond ordinary talking. Then he should start sensitizing his northerners. I mean, the fellow northerner, so that Nigeria can be disintegrate and we will act according to that expired something that he's talking about. Let me tell you, by the time year 2027 is approaching, you will hear different news from them. They want to.
I'm saying the condition under President Muhammadu Buhari, there seems to be in another government whereby all or majority of the positions in security were being given to the northerners, and we didn't hear anything. And now I'm coming. Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that I will continue Buhari stop. Now again, the other people are crying that we see that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is favoring only the Yoruba people. Is that the reason why they are tired of one Nigeria?
That's what I'm saying. That we have not seen a sincere, agitation. Let me tell you, an Igbo man will come here now. You say you have been marginalized. You have been marginalized. Yes. Ask him when Igbo people have started being marginalized. Were they marginalized when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was there, Minister of Finance, CBN governor?
Are you talking about Jonathan?
No, I'm talking of Obasanjo. When Obasanjo was there,
yes.
Obasanjo Okonjo Iweala, this man.
But let me also say, Obasanjo seems to balance this.
That's what I'm saying. Now I'm coming.
Yes.
I'm going somewhere. Now Obasanjo came in.
Yes.
And he said, okay, Okonjo Iweala came in. Rochas, what did you call his name? Former CBN governor, that is now current governor of Anambra. Charles Soludo came in. A lot of people from Southeast, they came in. The song of marginalization was not loud. Then drunken down to the regime of Jonathan. Jonathan also came in, and what happened? We saw a pro-Igbo presidency. Even if they will come out tomorrow and tell us that Jonathan is not an Igbo man, there was no marginalization. Now, that was the reigning of PDP. There was a joint effort from Southwest, a bulk of a political group in Southwest, and another one from Northwest, with a little fragment from Southeast, came together and usurped power from PDP. And that was the beginning of marginalization to Igbo. That is a political calculation now. You have been in PDP and joined PDP. You are doing PDP now. Who don't know? You are doing PDP.
I'm going somewhere again. Now I'm coming under Obasanjo. Obasanjo was a Yoruba man from, and he's an Egba person like me. I'm an Egba person. Now this man seemed again. So he said that Yoruba will not vote for him first time, but that does not mean that he's going to marginalize people. He brought everybody together. Then again, seem again to do the same thing. But we have been hearing the cries of marginalization since APC when Buhari said that people are adopting.
Let me tell you, we are talking about politics.
Yes.
And we are talking about individual perspective toward politics. That was your Obasanjo. What excuse will Obasanjo give not to favor Igbo side? When they were fighting him in 1999, he won in Igbo side. Am I right?
Yes.
PDP dominated the whole Igbo side. Yes. So why will Obasanjo now look at their side? But I'm coming.
Yes.
We are talking about politics here. Forget about. See, I don't believe in any marginalization because marginalization started in 2015 And it was because of a political arrangement that it can change tomorrow. The pendulum can swing. If it, I'm coming. Read one. Let me. Please don't interrupt me again. The pendulum can swing tomorrow. Yes. It was a pharaoh that said, "I recognize Moses." Another pharaoh came and he said, "No, Moses, I don't recognize you again." It was a political party, PDP, that Igbo people invested in so much. It offered them Obasanjo, Yar'Adua, Jonathan. Then there is another calculation that the Igbo people feel that this is an evil party and they don't join it. Most of them don't join it. Then when they cook the soup and the soup is ready, Yoruba will say, "To oba simbe, bo o le mo bere bo no se pin." Let me tell you, till tomorrow, I stand by the Banjuje words. You can, whatever you can say it. That, oh, you don't like my generalization, join the ruling party. My daddy was a supporter of Awolowo. Supporter. You know, when they say he was an illiterate, he didn't go to school. But when you see a Yoruba man supporting Awolowo that time, it's to the point of their life. They can kill themselves. It's like a terrorist group when you are supporting Awolowo that time. But one thing that my daddy said is that keep on doing opposition may not give you what you want. Why? Because something is happening up there. You are here doing opposition. Then you don't belong to what is reigning in that position. And you think you are a businessman. Who will invest in a place where he said that he cannot yield profit? That is politics. Let me tell you, in the next political dispensation now, the next area where APC will invest might be northeast. And I'll be asking them that, okay, you are crying like that. We have northwest, northeast. Since when we have been having presidents in this country, have you ever produced president from northeast? Are they not part of Nigeria? To tell you how let me tell you, politics is a game of number and calculation. And I ask you one question here, one day, that you are from Ogun State. Why has Yewa not produced governor since all this day? What work against them? The last political dispensation, instead of two of them that come from that position to agree and produce one candidate, they have two different candidates from the same region that they count as minority. That even if they join together, they cannot stand, but they still divide themselves into two. So let's go to Kwara State, Ilorin. Before anybody will become governor outside Ilorin, they will work because of calculation. It doesn't favor them. Anybody outside Ilorin, mention anybody outside Ilorin that you have seen that produce governor in Kwara State. Go to Oyo State here. You can see that it's the same balance. Ibadan as a capital, the largest city in Oyo State, but they have another fragment which is Ogbomoso, and all this community surround Ibadan. Alao Akala became governor as he became an accidental governor because of failure of Ladoja, between Ladoja and Baba Adedibu. If not because of that, Alao Akala may not become governor. That means the area that will be producing governor will be Ibadan. It will be like 30% over 70%. That's why somebody outside Ibadan will produce. That is what they call politics for you. No, so why you are not telling me that a particular area feel marginalized or anything? Honestly speaking, if I am in their position, I will not feel marginalized. I will forge and accept it, and I will still keep on saying it that I don't feel that Igbo people, they are being marginalized, or they don't want them to become president. They just need more effort. And I told you that Obafemi Awolowo, nobody while he was alive among his peers can even underrate him. He contested twice.
I want to ask you something. Have you seen the new security architecture list that was made available by one of the aides of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Or did not accuse Tinubu that we seem to favor Yoruba people? Then they may now release security architecture from like 1 to 30. Have you seen it in the list?
Let me tell you, they can release whatever they want to release.
What I say that only one Igbo person is there. The remaining are Yorubas and Hausas.
I saw it. Let me tell you, it might be so and it might not be so. Why? Let me tell you this. Now, there is no way you want to do anything concerning security in Nigeria that the Northerner will not be there. First of all, the first group of people that start Nigeria security is from North.
That's the fact.
For the very long time, you have been dominated military architecture. That is North. Now, when was the table turned? It was during the 60s. The people that occupied the highest position in Nigeria military hierarchy when we first got independent, they are the Igbos. The first Nigeria military man to be commissioned is from Calabar. The rest, they were Igbos, but the table turns. Where you can see where people are highly dominated, where Northern are highly dominated, they are the grassroots. I mean, the Korofo soldiers. They have so many Korofo soldiers. But at the top, dominated by Igbo. At the middle, you see Igbo. So this thing is like, well, how will I call it? When you are playing a chess, I don't know how to play chess, but I understand how to play it. It depends on how you play it and how a particular situation can change and metamorphosize into another. Obafemi Awolowo said, this, if you refuse to train these children, tomorrow they will come and affect your own children that you train. That is forecast. That is philosophical word. So anybody that can sit down and watch and see this thing you are doing, this is going to be the result. My own conclusion and opinion is that Nigeria, because Nigeria is not working well, anybody have chance, anybody have grace to say Nigeria should. Honestly speaking, I support the separation of Nigeria.
You support separation of Nigeria?
Honestly speaking, why? Because it's not working now.
So how about if we do true federalism? I don't want to structure it.
To do the true federalism, some people say no. But the part of the step Tinubu is taking is towards true federalism.
We saw even a Yoruba man, senator from Ekiti State. He was against the regional system of government.
That one is a stupid man. It's a stupid man from Yoruba side. Any Yoruba man that stands against true federalism is a stupid man. He's a bastard. Cut me anywhere. The body language of Tinubu show that he wants true federalism and he's taking steps towards it. Let's each state have their own police. True federalism. Local government have autonomy. True federalism. Let's go back to even tax reform. It may affect us. Let me tell you, they say tax reform.
They're not arguing against it.
They don't want it because they are docile. They don't want to take steps. They will not support it. Okay, from Anambra or from Aba, you know that they are industrialists. Then do your industry, industrialize your area so that you'll be able to generate motors. But in that place, they are not ready to do that one. Only the industry they believe in is terrorism, Lakurawa, that will not pay them anything. They believe in Boko Haram, Lakurawa, all whatever name they want to give it. And like I said it, that I fear and respect Simon Lepa. Why? Because he's more sophisticated and more dangerous.
But we heard that he's in detention.
That is in detention doesn't mean anything now. You may have you not heard somebody? Omisore was in detention and he wins senator. He wins senatorial district of Osun State. Obafemi Awolowo was in detention immediately. Go and took over like this. The first 24-hour service of his is to release Chief Obafemi Awolowo. That you are in detention is not the end of your life. Detention is just, you are just kept there so that I don't know. God may even keep some people so that they will escape some danger. Joseph was in detention before God took him away from detention to palace. Yes. So that somebody is in detention doesn't mean anything. I see Simon Ekpa as somebody that's serious about. I'm surprised
that you as a Yoruba man, even your son is the president. You are tired of one Nigeria. You know, it's surprising
that my son is a president. What does let me tell you, that Tinubu is a president is a message.
Yes.
That I support Tinubu, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2023 is a message.
Yes.
It may be another message toward issue our disintegration. Where some people have decided that we are born to rule. I'm using it to control. So if I support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2023, I'm using it to control some impression that this country does not belong to anybody. Whatever I'm passing through during this Tinubu regime, I don't regret supporting him in 2023. I may not support him in 2027, but I correct some innocence that another Fulani man will come and rule us. A Fulani man rule us for 8 years, then another stupid Fulani man will come and rule us for another 8 years. God forbid. Over my dead.
But you personally, you say that you don't believe in some people are born to rule, but there's that belief in the north that the Hausas are the real owners of Nigeria.
They are not. Let me tell. That's what I usually say, that they are not. Why? Because you may feel that you out of your megalomaniac reasoning, you may think that the Ogba belong to you until somebody come and prove it to you that it doesn't belong to you. So that is what you are trying to prove in that Oga, go and sit down. Go and sit down.
Well, there's a lot of thought that to bring the northern hegemony down, the Yorubas and the Igbos and the others, the people of the south must work as one. Do you agree with that notion?
We may work as one and we might not work as one. If we work as one, is it politically or about our disintegration? If we work politically as one, I don't see that we win the football from north, but they usually enjoy it when we divide ourselves. They will it's either they have been romancing Igbo now. They don't mind the Yoruba, and unfortunately, if they buy into it, they will have forgotten that Pasanta Finayale or Alaja Foyawo. A you used to beat. I mean, they are talking about a polygamy family. A you used to. I mean, to beat this older wife has been kept in the ceiling for the new one that you want to marry. So that's how let me tell you, 3 people cannot sit down 2-2. There will be politics there, and that is game of Nigeria, and that is Game of Thrones. If you know how to play it, you go. If you don't know how to play it, you will be complaining. That is what is happening. So I don't want it's a two side. Igbo people, they have not got their Biafra, but I like the move of Samuel Ekpa. Sophisticated, dangerous, and versatile. I like the move. Like that unveiling, it will be giving FG headache. Let them go and use Pastor Mo. It's good that FG has headache. If they don't have headache, you see me, that they have headache. Let Tinubu have headache. And if that one doesn't bother him, then that means he has a plan, because he's now in France. Some people are in Finland unveiling a government under his government, a federal government. Let him deal with it now. I will not be bother myself.
So let's round off with this.
Okay.
Rice is the food of Nigerians, favorite food. But this December, I don't know, maybe people will drink garri.
You still come
for Christmas. I'm coming.
With this,
Number one. And yes, number two, the price of chicken is 30,000 naira. A chicken, a deer corn. Now, number three is that CBN governor is saying that just 9% of Nigerians have 500,000 in their account. I cannot say it. So what does that mean for a nation? If only 9% of that means like less than 20 million people out of 20 million people have 500,000 naira in their account. What does that mean for the economy of Nigeria? Let's hand off here.
Let me start with the issue of rice. I said it here yesterday. No matter how, let me tell you, I remember Kollington song in the 80s. Adánimọ̀ gbàgbé lọ́ba Olúwa, Adánimọ̀ gbàgbé lọ́ba Olúwa, bí iṣu ṣe wọ́n tó àwọn jẹ̀sù. Adánimọ̀ gbàgbé lọ́ba Olúwa, bí gàrí ṣe wọ́n tó àwọn jẹ̀bà o. It has been long. All this song, all this thing, it has been since the 60s. Kò sówó lóde o, ìlú ló kókó. And people that are eating that time, they are eating.
But don't you know that
economy? That time when they are singing, my daddy is in the village, busy cultivating farm, cola nut farming, and some people are in Lagos enjoying, and some people are singing Kosowolode, and some people are drinking, and people that time they are singing Kosowolode. It's the time we are still celebrating now. Some people are still celebrating now.
Yesterday I was passing by a beer parlor and I saw something.
Real one. I don't like bother myself with it. How much are they selling? You know, you usually ask me how much is a bag of rice. Have I ever buy bag of rice in my life? One bag of rice was 7,500. Was I able to afford one? Have I bought one bag of rice in my life? I'm not. So why bother myself about how they are selling for one bag of rice? What I need is like 3 derrica, 4 derrica. How much is 1 derrica? Give me 1,000. And I do my Christmas and I cook for my children and I go. And so I don't like bother myself about something that cannot. It's like I'm gonna say, hey, they are selling Toyota Brando, 2025, 76 million naira. Have I bought one car before? If God want to buy car for me today, if they are selling it 200 million, it will buy it for me. That is my belief.
No, but then let's round off with this. Okay, let me go to King Jogba first.
Okay.
King Jogba is saying that Peter Obi has showed Tinubu that Lagos does not belong to him. Mr. Adijo Elonge said that good morning everyone, watching from France. Mr. Femi Faradam, so he's greeting you. Okay, Mr. Samuel is saying all the Biafra pull up. Owen Palace is saying good morning to you all. And good morning to everyone that is watching us. Click on that like button on notification, like I said. We are here today. Peter Adijo say good morning, Chikwebuka. Yes, Mr. Ram. Okay, Mr. Ram is coming. Stay here is coming. What I'm saying is the fact that do you think, because we're talking about Lagos State, let me let you go now. Lagos State election is still for 2007, but there have been knocks for Sheyi Tinubu and Mudassir Ajayi Obasa, who is Speaker. Those ones are, we're thinking that they may contest election. Do you think that Peter Obi has proven to Tinubu that he does not own Lagos with that election that happened, presidential election that happened in Lagos 2023?
With the election that happened in 2023, it's good to prove something. But another thing is to maintain it. You prove it during presidential, but when the governorship election come in, we see the work that was done. It was several. In fact, that was the first time the gap between opposition and the APC is more wider. During Agbaje regime, Agbaje time, you will see like very close, like 100,000. But this time around, we see like 300,000 to 700,000. To tell you that this Lagos State has been bought, call it any name you want to.
Been bought.
No. It has been. No, we discussed it yesterday. There are some tentacles. There are some things you can see. Go and check what is the workforce of Lagos State. Number 2, go and check how many people are working as even all these sweeper, all this lawman. Go and check how many people are working as a kai. Go and check how many people are working as a last man. Go and check how many market women we have. Yeah. Those are the criteria. Go and check who are the political, what is the structure of opposition in Lagos State. Yeah. You see this, Baba? Let me tell you, the only structure opposition have in Lagos State is Igbo. That is the truth of the matter. Okay. The only structure opposition has in Lagos State is the Igbos. Remove them. Nothing again. Mention one prominent PDP member that you know in Lagos State that will come and challenge APC. When we are even doing election, when we are doing campaigning, how many times have you witnessed a very vigorous campaign of a PDP governorship candidate? The only vigorous campaign I witnessed was the
yes.
Aeroland has always do a vigorous campaign in this area. Apart from that one, mention even when Agbaje was campaigning, the only little thing is just like 2-3 posters.
But somebody said on the comment section that Tinubu does not own Lagos. Lagos has own Lagos.
Of course, Tinubu does not own Lagos. Who said Tinubu? Tinubu himself cannot come out that he owns Lagos. You cannot solely own Lagos. He has people that co-own Lagos with them. Part of them are Odun Baku and all the capos. Let me tell before you see a celestial man that is do PDP in Lagos State, you will walk. Part of people that hold Lagos State with Tinubu are this man, our man here, James Faleke. Put James Faleke out of APC now, and tell me any PDP that can put James Faleke out of that place. So he has foot soldiers. It's not that Tinubu also say own Lagos State, but he has foot soldiers. That is the problem. And there is a chain. That thing is a circle that he has used to circle that thing. So let them bring it on. I'm waiting. I wait for an opposition that will push APC out of Lagos State.
Okay,
Thank you for having me.
thanks for coming, sir. God bless you, Mr. Femi. Thank you. Then let me ask so button up, sir, so that I can put this something. I want to ask you about the Biafra declaration yesterday in Finland. So, our viewers, Mr. Raf will be here in a very short while. Biafra declaration yesterday in Finland. What do you have to say about it?
Yeah, the convention we have in Finland yesterday and still going on from today again.
It's still going on?
Yeah.
Yes, please pick up, sir.
Yeah, that place is very lovely convention.
Yes.
That many world focus and watch what is going on that place. No, heaven stand see, earth stand see. Everything move perfectly, more than the way the Prime Minister Samenepa want it. More than, and the people that went there are people that come from Nigeria here.
Yes.
I'm very, very surprised that many of celebrity and some politicians and main businessmen leave Nigeria here and go and honor that invitation in the Finland. And it showed that the Biafrans, the Igbos, they do what they come together to fight that the same one goal that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started before Nigeria put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
So we are looking at the fact that we're looking at the fact that the words of Professor Amber Abdullahi, who says that Nigeria has passed in 2014, that it's time to renegotiate. What do you want to see? You want to see a true federalism? You want to see a restructuring? You want to see united government? Or do you feel that it's time for everybody to go their separate ways?
You know what caused the first war is just the same thing this man said. When Ojukwu bring the matter for table, all of them say no, because of that people that believe say they host Nigeria, and those the people that come outside say that federalism and manage your resources and bring the little one for central, they say no. Is it now that many people dey already pay the ransom for this struggle? We want to bring this issue. No, it's very, very, very late now.
It's late now?
Yes. Anything can bring Nigeria okay now. That's separation. Now,
so you feel that Nigeria are tired of Nigeria?
Nigeria itself already tired for themselves. The citizen of Nigeria is already tired what is going on in Nigeria. And the culture, most of the big politicians already say that Nigeria expires in 2014. I'm not the one to say this. It's among them, those cabals in there. They know the game when they play. They know the games already expire. Because when they born a child, your child start growing. The stage your child will grow rich, you will know that this one cannot grow again. What you need is to get a foundation or get branches. Now Nigeria already grow finish. What they need now to have the branches. What is that branches? So then to separate maybe into 2 places or into 3 places or into 1 places. Are you getting? Yes. So then to have branches and see how the development will come out in Nigeria and entire Africa. That's what we are looking for again now. Nigeria is already, what Abdullahi said is truth. Nigeria already expired 10 years ago now.
So if Nigeria expired 10 years ago, what is the way out for Nigeria?
What is the way out for Nigeria is number one, it's to separate. When they separate, everybody managing your own side.
But people are saying that even if Nigeria separate, nothing good can come out because we Nigerians are more corrupt than others.
No, Nigerians, the citizens of Nigeria is not corrupt. People that are corrupt is the leaders.
But the leaders came from somewhere. They are not from Togo, they are not from Ghana. They are Nigerians too. So what is the way out?
I say Nigeria is not corrupt with the leaders. What say the leader is corrupt? What you know that he cannot achieve that in the so years. Somebody from nowhere sponsor you different thing and tell you that see my own competition. If you achieve this thing, that's what is British doing Nigeria. If people they are supposed to control Nigeria, British don't allow those people to control. They bring the people they want will do it to satisfy their own needs. Are you getting me? Yes. That is the leaders. Now in Nigeria here we have Igbos, Hausas and Yorubas on the other tribe now. Look at Igbo man now. Igbo man will go somewhere and pick a boy from anywhere. He will serve him 5 years, 6 years. After that many years, that man will settle that boy. You see that the problem is not for the individual. You see a Yoruba man, he work in a company and they need workers. What the Yoruba man will do? He will go and call him people, I come, they under us and work. I see a good food, eat. In Hausa man, you will see him brother when they suffer from village. If you carry him brother come Lagos, so I come follow me to do shine shoe. You do it. But the politician himself, they cannot do it. What they are doing is that people they can pick, people can do whatever they said. That's the reason why I say Nigeria is not corrupt, is the leaders. And when the head spoil, all the whole body will do it spoil. That's what is going on in Nigeria. The leaders is the head, and the Nigeria leaders have big issue, and the corruption. That's what makes the whole Nigeria is corrupt, and we are looking for another solution. That's another solution to separate in Nigeria. Let's stop that name called Nigeria. Let everybody have their own independence. When your leader have problem corrupt, what you do? Their people will come around and say, hey, you need to step down, give her your own punishment. But Nigeria here like that, as long as they are together, they cannot do it.
So let's talk about the fact that CBN chairman is saying less than 90% of Nigerians have 500,000 in their bank account. And I'm asking, one chicken now, a chicken is 30,000 naira. How is December and Christmas going to be for Nigeria this year?
Let me tell you one thing. Because if you come to Nigeria, people that celebrate Christmas are mostly the Igbos and the few Yorubas, because these are the people they believe Christian. Are you getting me? Before, in every Christmas in Nigeria, things must add money. The transport, we are talking about chicken, we never talk about transport. From here to east, in this Christmas, we pay almost 60,000 naira. We want to enter flight at all, we pay almost 500,000 naira to enter flight. We are still talking about chicken of 30,000 naira. My brother, in Nigeria, what we always pray in Nigeria that God provide for us and our families. That day, you will see many families who will still kill chicken, and you see many families they don't have money to do it to kill chicken. Even when they are selling chicken 500 naira, there's millions of families they don't have 500 naira to buy chicken. When they're selling a bag of rice 2,500 naira, it's not everybody have money to buy a bag of rice 2,500 naira. But now they're selling bag of rice 100 and something thousand. That some people go their house now, rice will be like Catholic. You know mean of Catholic? Population wey dey for Catholic dey plenty. You go some family, you go see rice go plenty, go everywhere. And you go some family, they never see one derico of rice. But like this my brother wey just talk finish here, he say since he still a grown up person, he never buy a bag of rice keep for a house. Are you getting me? That this young man after all is more than 40 years or 40 something years, and since 40 years that is the time they sell a bag of rice 7,000 naira. This young man no see rice of 7,000 naira buy, and there are some people now that no see money buy rice of 5,000 naira, but now they can buy more than 100 bag of rice keep for their house. That's anyhow you be for this Christmas or this year, people must celebrate it, and the people must give some people wey dem love gift. And you know this Christmas, what means in Christmas, some people to give people your loved one and people you know. If you do it, whether rice is 10,000 naira, 100,000 naira or 200,000, people will still buy it and eat.
So thanks for coming, sir, and God bless you. Let me have Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, come. Good morning, Mr. Paul. Good morning, Mr. Paul. Let me have Mr. Paul this morning. We'll come and do justice to. You come and do justice. You come and do justice to the discussion we are having this morning. Mr. Paul, good morning. You are from the north.
Morning.
The people I'm having you this morning, you are from the north.
Yes.
There's this line of thought that says that one Nigeria has expired. I did not say it. It's from a professor from the north, Professor Ango Abdullahi, said last week that one Nigeria has expired since 2014 after 100 years. You are from the north. That's why I'm having you on this topic. Now that the man is saying it, what next for Nigeria? Do you want to see? Is it that we should sit down? What do you want to see? Do you want to see leadership of government restructuring, or everybody go their separate ways? What's your opinion about that?
Thank you very much. That man just said it in 2014. That's his own view. But I can tell to you that for me, personally, I will say that Nigeria has expired right from the crisis that we started experiencing in my states, which is 2001.
What crisis is that? Tell our viewers.
Yes, the crisis that started in my state in 2001.
And which state are you from?
I'm from Plateau State.
Plateau State is the state of former military state, Yakubu Gowon.
Yes.
So like how many tribes are there in Plateau State?
Oh, we are almost more than 50 tribes. Almost, that's Plateau State, almost more than 50 tribes.
So mention some of them.
We have Birom, we have Jarawa, we have Angasa, and many others. We are many.
So which one are you?
Me and Birom man.
So which one is Yakubu Gowon?
Is Angas man.
So continue.
So Nigeria has experienced right from the time we started experiencing crisis, and which the government of the day could not do anything. We all know how Goodluck did his best. Yes, Goodluck did his best, but his best was not enough to stop the killing during his time. And so also it began right from the time of Obasanjo, 2001, where the Christian and the Muslim began to fight with one another.
Now the question is that who owns that land in Plateau State? Is it you or the Fulani people?
No, actually they are indigenous people of the states. If you go to Plateau State, you get to know the tribes, and you get to know the people that they are the real indigenous people of that particular region. So if you go to that place, you get to understand the people that have that region, because as I said, many tribes are in the states. So Nigeria has expired for me because the corruption they had been amassing money. They have been amassing wealth for themselves for so long, since 1960. They have been stealing money. So you can see that the stealing only has already revealed how Nigeria has expired. A country whereby you cannot even be taken good care of. A country whereby old people are dying without any helping hand. A country where people want to go further in life, no help, no any help that is coming from anywhere. You can see that in this country, it is only in this part of the world that you will see person that is gifted, but you will die with your gift. Nobody is there to sponsor you, nobody is there to support you, because you don't have anybody to support you. That is how your gift will die. So this country, for me, it has expired a long time ago, not in 2014. It has expired a long time. For me, I would say it has expired right from 2001. Because they could not help in any ways by stopping the killing. I didn't think they stopped that killing right from that 2001. They stopped those terrorism right from that time. Then I think Nigeria will have a better way to go.
So now this is the question now. Do you think that this Fulani that are killing your people, because even in Benue they were there and they killed about 20 people as reported by the newspaper? Do you think that these Fulani S-men, they may have some backing from government?
Of course, they are bad leaders that are sponsoring that. But this is my message to the bad leaders. All the wicked things you are doing, 2025 is going to be a bad year for the wicked people all over the world. 2025 is going to be a bad day for all wicked people all over the world, because the world, as we all know, many people don't believe in God, but God is going to show himself. 2025, the world will experience that there is God, whether you say there is God or you say there is no God. And many nations that have been doing things which God hates, they will see God judgment, because God is about to do something for the wicked people. And you know what? These wicked people are few. They are manipulating this world. They are just few. So they are the one that God is going to put them to shame, because they have been putting the people in a massive trouble. You know, they have been making the life of the people to be miserable, which is very sad. You know, leaders that cannot give you a best life, a quality life, leaders that cannot even help you, leaders that cannot even give you something to do for yourself. Are those leaders? Those are not leaders.
So I want to ask you something.
Yes.
Do you think that former military of state Yakubu Gowon may be regretting fighting to keep Nigeria as one, considering how the Fulani men are ravaging Plateau State and even Benue State and all those those middle belt states?
Of course, I'm not in his heart, and I don't know what is in his heart, because the Bible says only God knows the heart of man. You know, I don't know what he has in his heart, but if I'm the one who fought that war, and if I am to say the reality, if I'm to speak the truth, then I will tell the universe, I will tell the Nigerian people that this is not what I fight for. Because I believe when you fight for something, it should be for good. But he has fight, which is for him, he thought is going to be good thing. But as we continue going, we now experience that that he fights while he was the one that fought, and other people are the one that are now enjoying what he fought for. You know, he fight, which is good, but now who are the people that are enjoying it? You discover they are the Fulanis. They are the Fulanis that are the richest people in Nigeria. Hate it or love it, they are the richest people in Nigeria. Is the Fulani. Followed by who? Followed by the Yorubas. I am not against anybody to be rich, so it's good to be rich, but stealing the country money, stealing the state money, stealing the people money, public office money is bad. So we're experiencing bad government, and which I know, if Gowon is going to say the truth, he knows that he will regret that he fought that war.
So you have the opinion that Yakubu Gowon may have been regretting fighting to keep Nigeria one.
Yes.
Then, if the nation is like this, and we find ourselves, we are not brothers, we are not united in anything, what is the way forward for your own people, the Plateau people?
The way forward, if bad government can stop, you know, if bad government can stop, then that is the way forward. The problem of this government, the problem of this country is bad government, bad leadership. But I can assure you, bad government is not going to stop in this country. The only thing that will stop bad government, it is because God is going to show his righteousness. That's the only thing that will stop them. If not, nothing will stop them. And 2025 is going to be a sad year for all bad leaders all over the world. It's going to be a sad thing for them. Just as they've been celebrating for so many decades, they've been celebrating. 2025 is not going to be celebration as usual. It's going to be God is going to show up himself in a way that the world will be shaking. So I am telling you, 2025 is going to be a year of progress for everybody. As long as you are hustling, legitimate, doing things right, it's going to be a progressive. But while the wicked ones are the one that they will cry 2025.
No, if we say the wicked one will cry, I mean, same thing, the wicked ones will cry. In Nigeria, the wicked ones seems not to be crying, they are enjoying. Look at the children of Lesani Abacha. Look at the children of all our politicians, see the way they are enjoying. But that's by the way. You are looking at the fact that Mazi Kokondem is here this morning. Mazi Kokondem is here this morning, but I don't understand. Now, these are the issues. Okay. Your very senior governor said that less than 90% of Nigeria have 500,000 in their bank account. That means people are poor, people are hungry. What does it augur for Nigeria if most of the citizens are poor and they are hungry?
Of course, Of course, they are the one that make us poor. We are not poor. We all know that Nigeria is a rich nation, but our leaders made us to suffer because if you have a leaders that cannot create work for his people, what do you expect? Day by day, people are giving birth to children. Day by day, we're increasingly. So people will continue to be poor because the bad leadership, instead of creating industry, they are not creating industry. Instead of investing in agriculture, they are not investing in agriculture. Everybody is putting its eyes on the oil money and they became lazy, and that makes us to continue to be poor. But this is the message for Nigerian leaders. Me, my life is in the hands of God. If I die today, I will be the most happiest man because me, as you see me, there are times I pray to God. I say, God, if you want to have my life, take me anytime you want. No, people, let me tell you something. In life, even the Bible said that the day that you die is better than the day that they give back to you. It only takes a person that understands God. You know, if God gives you a little knowledge of Him, then you begin to understand that what you need in your life is God's way for your life. And what is God's way for your life? God's way is that you should accept whatever that will come to your way. If it's life, you accept it. If it's death, you accept it. So for me, I will be the most happiest person if I die. It is my mama that will be crying, no, while me I'll be enjoying.
Yes. You are too young. There's no way you are going to die.
It's not matter of young or you are not old. It's matter of where I am going, and where I am going is far better, far greater than this place where I am. So this is the message to the Nigerian leaders. Their time, their evil, their everything is coming to an end. And Yakubu Gowon, God has preserved his life to see this day, which I believe he is not going to die. He will see what God he will do in the life of the Biafran people. Yes, Biafra will surely come and they will surely stay.
I don't understand. So you believe that Biafra will come?
Of course, I believe, because you cannot continue to depress people and think that that is the way it will be. No, it doesn't work like that. They said to Donald Trump, you will not be a president. Hillary Clinton said that, Obama said that, and many other people. But Donald Trump was determined, and God saw his heart because he has a straight mind. His mind is straight, and he has the determination to be a president. What is the result today? He's the president. So same with the Biafran. Many bad leaders are saying that Biafra is not going to be real. Let me tell you today, if this country is divided, there will be no corruption. There will be a supernatural progress for this land. See, every state, God has blessed every state with resources. Maybe you don't know, you need to know. Like these guys that are walking in the street, what are our leaders doing about it? These people that are walking in the street, they are doing nothing. These are people that they're supposed to give them good life. They're supposed to give them better life, but they are begging in the street, and you tell us that we are one. This country is not just working. So I am telling you, God has blessed the Igbo land, God has blessed the Yoruba land, even my state, the Middle Belt, God has blessed us. So the day that everybody have the freedom to be on his own, then people begin to use their common sense for the benefit of their people and for the benefits of African at large. Yes, and there will be a progress. There will be a supernatural progress. Thank you.
So now, let's close with this. We are closing now. Okay. So we are looking at the fact that yesterday in Finland there was a convention, unbelievable. Even though people are saying that it cannot happen, but we are surprised that yesterday there was a convention in Finland. Some of the disciples or something like that, they did a convention. Do you think that Biafra restoration is in view?
Biafra, as we all know, Biafra is a movement that by now they should have been given their freedom to find their way to go. But why are they stopping it? The people that are stopping this, I can assure to you, the leaders, the bad leaders. I believe there are some people which, if they have the opportunity to lead this country, they themselves they will divide this country in peace. But we believe that Biafra will be in peace. There will be no war, there will be no killing. This is a message to the Nigerian army. They should know that we don't need a war, and the Biafran people don't need a war. This is something that they need to go free, because it is war that they have fought They have fought long time. Yes, we all know that they lose the war, but this time around there will be no war between we, the good people of Nigeria, with the Biafran people. Biafran people, we want them to be free, and if the bad armies want to chase them, they want to do anything bad for them, they should know that this time around, Almighty God is not going to allow that. He's not going to allow that. This time around, they should know that it is time for good people to go. And if you are bad people, you need to repent. They need to repent. Right now, I think I don't really have much to say, because right now, but the message is that Biafra will come and it will stay. There is nobody, no power, no Satan can stop it, no evil. Nobody. It is something that has been given by God, freedom, and that God has already given man the freedom. That is why God gives you your own state. Why is it that God gives Igbo people? You see Igbo people. This is the axis of Igbo people. You go to my state, you will see the axis of the Platonian people. You go to Kano, you see the axis. That is what God has done. God is a God that has given us freedom. Even when He created people. Okay, today will you go to Saudi Arabia and you see them mixed with black people, that Saudi Arabia are with the black people and they are one country? No, it doesn't work, because God has already given the Saudi Arabia their land. So God has given the Igbo people their land. Then why are you stopping them not to go?
But there's this belief that it's because of the oil in Niger Delta and in Igbo land. That's why there's one Nigeria. Do you have that?
Of course, let's just be honest. It's because of that makes our leader to be lazy. It makes them to be lazy instead of investing in agriculture. That is why I tell you, all the states have resources. The Yoruba states, they have resources. You go to Middle Belt, we have resources, but they are doing nothing about those resources. Every governor is ISIS. Is the allocation. Every governor is just waiting for that allocation that is coming from the federal government, and that is why they are lazy. They are not highlighting the resources that God has given them in their own state. All the states, God has blessed them. We are all rich. Many people don't understand that. We are all rich. It's just a matter that the leaders should know that we are all rich, and if the Biafran go, then everybody will wake up. They wake up, everybody will start highlighting what do we have, what can we generate, what, from there, they will now go for their resources. See, in my state, we are blessed. My state, Plateau State, we are blessed, but the problem, we don't have security. Middle Belt, we don't have security. So I am telling you right now, as it is, because we don't have good security in the Middle Belt, and the best solution is for the Biafran to go. And I am telling you, we, the Middle Belt too, if we have their own way, we will tackle the insecurity, and things will work fine for the betterment of the people of any region. That is what we are hoping for. I'm not an Igbo man, but I want them to go. Let them have their freedom. Yes, I believe in freedom. God has given them their land, their portion. Let them go and have it, their resources. Like person like me, I don't believe that it is their resources that will keep us if this country is divided. Because my state, we have resources. We have many things we can generate, not only for Africa, but the world at large. In fact, even London that you see, do you know that London, part of London was built with the resources of my states, with the resources of the Middle Belt? To tell you that we have resources, that part of London was built with the resources of Plateau State, with the resources of the Middle Belt. To tell you that we have resources. We have many things that God has already given us, and by the grace of God, things will move fine. Thank you.
So thank you for coming, Mr. Paul. It's nice having you this morning. God bless you so much, Mr. Paul. And yes. Let me have Pastor Matthew this morning. It was very brief. I will just take 5 minutes from him. Pastor Matthew, yesterday there was declaration of Biafra yesterday in Finland. Then we are going to talk about that on Monday. Now, what do you have to say? Because we're surprised that after the current intention, Simon Ekpa's arrest, Biafra declaration was still happened. What do you have to say concerning the people that are still agitating for Biafra, even though government seems not to take them serious?
They point to one thing, and they point to the fact that Nigeria is not working. They point to the fact that the government is not ready to do the needful. It points to the fact that self-determination is not a crime,
Yes.
whether locally or internationally. I said here the other day that recently about 19 governors dragged federal government to court in Nigeria, demanding for Supreme Court to interpret the legality of ICPC, EFCC, and Financial Intelligence Units. And their reason is not far-fetched. According to them, these agencies of government were established by UN Convention. But in the wisdom of the Supreme Court, they heard that the ICPC, EFCC, and Financial Intelligence Unit is legal on the basis that once it's a UN convention and it's ratified in Nigeria, it's binding on all the states and is legal. But on the contrary, they said if you were to be a UN charter that involves 2 or 3 countries that are not much, we could say it is not binding on all the states and it's not legal. The reason I'm drawing this difference is not perfect, because the same UN convention actually talk about self-determination. Nigeria government is a single to reach, and it has been ratified in Nigeria. So that I said it's already a law in our legal jurisprudence. And anybody that's talking about self-determination is relying on that UN convention. Go and look all the case of accusation of people who are agitating for sovereign state of Biafra or anything for that matter. See whether there is any accusation that you are talking about self-determination. Nobody can be accused of self-determination because the government know that it's a right. That's why they only find a way around it to say they're accused of violent crime, accused of terrorism. They try to look at areas where they think they can make case out of it. Even the Samanepa, what they're accusing him is inciting violence. Nobody can accuse him of saying he wants self-determination.
Yes.
If you look at what they charge in Arikalo, it's treason. Nobody can accuse him of saying he wants self-determination. So that's why you saw people from all walks of life gather in Finland, Lati for that declaration. Even the government, before the arrest of Samanepa, he made it clear that he has submitted a letter of intent to the Finnish authorities for the purpose of that convention. Now, we have seen all the social media, all the media space is awash with the declaration, whether yesterday or so. So what I'm trying to say is, the reason we are seeing the occurrence of agitation is that the government has refused to address it. If they address it, it will cease to occur.
So now, because we will be very busy today, and let us round off quickly. Now, we'll be speaking on the Biafra declaration on Monday. That will be our topic on Monday. That's why I didn't bring it today, but because the convention is still going on, I think that it's a 2 or 3 days convention. So we are looking at the fact now that our CBN chairman is saying that Nigerians only 5% have 5,000 in their account. Basically, I spoke about the point that one chicken, a hen, is just over 30,000 naira. How are Nigerians coping? Because one person is commenting that Mr. Paul Obuko is saying that Mr. Matthew, since Tinubu entered, we have been looking fine and fresh. That's his comment. Is here on YouTube. But now what I'm asking is that how are Nigerians going to cope under this government if 30,000 naira is there is for chicken and the bag of rice over 100,000 naira? I'm talking about Christmas this coming December.
To the person who commented on my appearance, yes. I think it's very clear. That is the glory of God. The Bible says when the people shall say there's a casting down, my people shall say there's a lifting up. Yes. But that is not to say we should not say what is happening in the society.
So it is Mr. Paul Obuko. He said this Tinubu government is very good in Matthew body.
Mr. Paul Obuko, Abi. Yes. I acknowledge what you are saying. Like I was saying, I say it's written that when the people shall say there's a casting down, my people shall say there's a lifting up. You cannot take that away. Yes. But we are talking about how is this system affecting the generation of Nigerians. As we speak, I've watched people discuss for and against sequence to the current tax reform bill in the National Assembly. I read the position of Zulum yesterday. I talked about the governor of Borno State. That one I understand is purely regional view. But the area I'm personally concerned is the area you want to increase value-added tax that will eventually affect everybody. The government had the intention of adding increasing value-added tax from 7.5% to 12.5% by January. So we are talking about, what we are saying is, we have a situation where before now, a loaf of bread, average loaf of bread was 600, 700.
Yes.
That same loaf of bread currently is selling for 1,500.
Yes.
Definitely, if you increase that VAT, it's going to add perhaps to 1,700, 1,800.
Yes.
So what we are saying is, it's not even about me. It's about the generality of Nigerians. It's about the current situation. It's about the government is not prioritizing the welfare of the citizens.
Yes.
Because the constitution is unambiguous about what shall constitute the fundamental of governance. It said the welfare of the citizens and their security.
Yes.
And this the government have not done. So for me, it's not even about me. And since the society anyway, the skyrocketing cost of things is affecting, including myself.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, the government, as a matter of urgency, need to prioritize welfare of Nigeria. That we are not seeing for now.
God bless you, Mr. Matthew. By next week, like I said, we'll be having that topic on the fact that Biafra has been declared, but the conversation is going on, so I don't want to jump to the topic. By Monday, we are going to have that topic. God bless you. I know, I mean, the conversation is still ongoing. By Monday, we're going to have that broad discussion on it. Maz Ekokondem is here. He's known as the man who believes in Biafra agitation. Good morning, Maz Ekokondem.
Yeah, good morning, my host. I am Mr. Pajemi Ekokondem. In this Republic of Biafra, lead by Mazin Namdekalo, Simon Ekman, Biafra government in exile. Father Yahweh, I thank you by your name for keeping us alive. I thank you for what is going on. I thank you, Father, be glorified in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. You see?
So now, Maz is here. Unbelievable. Yesterday, so today morning in Finland, Latin, Biafra has been declared by some people here to Simon Ekpa. The Nigerian government, they're not saying anything. By Monday, because the conversation is still ongoing, by Monday, it's going to be our main topic on Monday. Mr. Mazi, it is not surprising that Biafra has been declared. Does that mean that finally victory over the Nigerian government has been achieved?
I am Mr. Baram.
Yes.
To me, as a condemn, we do speak.
Yes.
And I will speak the truth.
Yes.
If Biafra is declared now,
yes,
it doesn't mean that Biafra have had the victory. In the First Republic, Ojukwu declared Biafra, and we struggled to defend Biafra. Along the line, there was international conspiracy against Biafra. And in this Second Republic of Biafra,
continue talking.
In this restoration, hold on. Get them to move front. That is stopping others. Now, the restoration, announcements are made now that Biafra, restoration of Biafra.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that Biafra in Finland or anywhere or in homeland have already got victory over Nigeria. Biafra have not got victory over Nigeria until one Biafra government is finally in operation. Until one Nigerian flag come down out of Biafra, then Biafra flag raise up, they will know that we have achieved what we are looking for. Yes. And remember, someone ever said, after the declaration of Biafra, then defense of Biafra will start. To defend what you declare will stand. If you declare and you are not able to defend, you have not got victory. But I thank God, what is happening now in Finland to prove the entire world, mostly Nigerian government, that you cannot discourage Biafrans. That cannot be Namdekalo and arranging with the Finland government to arrest a person whom they have been defending, whom they have been protecting, to arrest their own citizens, as they claim that Samuel Ekpa is the citizen. Yes. And really, if you watch, Samuel Ekpa have served Finland in every capacity that human being can be able to serve his nation. So, what happened to Finland is a testimony that Biafra is unquenchable. But the problem is now, are we going to achieve Biafra in this generation or in generation to come? I said the truth.
Yes.
I don't like to hide and seek.
Yes.
The way things are going, the way the Biafran elites, so-called Biafran leaders, Biafran politicians in Nigeria, who believe in Nigeria, the way they themselves are fighting against the restoration of Biafra,
yes.
Are we going to get it in this generation? Or should we wait until the kingdom come? But I am praying, let the effort of Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa not to be in vain. Therefore, in their absence, whomsoever God will use to restore Biafra, all I know, let it be Biafra. Let it not be a corrupt people. Because why these Igbo politicians, Igbo elites, Igbo businessmen who love Nigeria so much and hate Biafra, why they are fighting for Biafra not to exist? Because they cannot be able to practice the Nigerian corruption in Biafra. This is why they are fighting Biafra not to exist. But I am praying, whosoever will bring Biafra, let it not to be a man that the corruption of Nigeria is already in his blood. This is why you see, okay, which one of them that are really genuinely were fighting for Biafra? How many of them have lived in Biafra? All of them are abroad. Nnamdi Kanu was in Britain, some in Finland. They have not intermingled themselves with so much Nigerian character.
Yes.
That's why they were able to stand honestly. Nnamdi Kanu have lost his mother, lost his father, even lost a dog, animal, because of Biafra. Simon Ekpa have become a ridiculous person. People call him a terima, call him 419, call him 4-star, call him all sort of criminal, all sort of name. And not Nigerians are calling him, not Hausa Fulani, not Yoruba, but the Igbos are giving him those bad names.
Oh, I'm sorry, so it is the Igbos that are even against Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa.
And Simon Ekpa.
Not even Yoruba and Fulani.
No, Yoruba Fulani cannot do us anything. Yorubas and the Hausa Fulani cannot do us anything if the Igbo do not rise up against themselves. And this is what I think Ahmad Bello said. We will use Igbo to fight against Igbo.
Ahmad Bello said that we are going to be able to fight against Igbo.
Push what is happening.
By Monday, let me tell you, by Monday, as early as possible, we'll be surprised when we'll be here. That topic is the main topic on Monday morning. Because the conversation is going on, we are going to speak about this. But then, I want to ask you about the trials of Simon Ekpa. Do you think that the trial was fair? I mean, trials and tribulation of letter from Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria, then Simon Ekpa.
You see, even Finland themselves, I'm very surprised.
Yes.
Finland took gun and fought Russia for their own independence. Finland took gun, fought Russia, and the one was supported Finland. Then what should at the by minute when Simon Ekpa need the support of Finland, mostly it is some Finland came and took him away. I am suspecting there's international conspiracy going on against Biafra as it was at the beginning. International conspiracy against Biafra at the time of Ojukwu. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know what's wrong in the gene of Biafrans. I don't know what's wrong in our gene. Wherever they go, they be hated. What happened? I don't know. Wherever they go, they will say the right thing. But what happened? I don't. People will go against them. What happened? I don't know. You see, there will be international conspiracy. I don't see why a person whom we are supporting, backing him up, do that at the sudden need when he need you mostly, you don't.
But do you think that the declaration of Biafra in Finland was to add the followers? Or people are asking that you want Biafra, how can you go and declare Biafra in a no-man's land? What do you have to say about that?
Israel,
yes,
was declared in abroad 1947.
Oh, Israel was declared in abroad.
Restoration of Israel. Yes. Not the origin of Israel. Restoration of Israel was declared in abroad. Yes. After the Second World War, 1947. Israel returned 1948. That's how it is not the same.
Mr. Monday, when will you be here on Monday? What time?
I don't know. No, I don't have time of myself.
Yes.
I don't have time of myself. My time is checkmate. Had it been, I have time of myself, or when the time my own personal business is running, I can take time at any time.
What I'm saying is that as early as possible on Monday, you'll be live. People will be surprised. Our viewers, all our viewers, if you are listening to Monday morning as early as 7:30, want to have this topic for 2 hours. People will be surprised. We are going to have this topic about the Biafran declaration in Finland. But you know, some Igbos, like you said, they are mocking someone on Twitter. Now, how can you be having Biafran declaration in Finland? Why can't you have it in Southeast? Does that mean that there's a shenanigans going on? What do you have to say? But you are saying that even Israel declared their restoration in abroad. Continue what you are saying.
Israel declared the restoration in abroad. 1947, yes. Which Biafra is doing, declaring the restoration, not declaring the restoration of Biafra. Which Israel did,
yes,
in abroad. We are doing our own in abroad also. But one thing is this: I'm still saying it. I don't trust how things are going against Biafrans.
You don't trust how things are going
against Biafrans?
But I'll ask the question.
It seems that the whole world they hate these Biafrans.
But then, who do you think are the saboteurs? Who do you think don't want Biafra to come into existence?
Number one, Britain don't want Biafra to come into existence.
Why?
Because Britain are fearing that Biafra come into existence, the oil and gas, mineral resources of Biafra, they are eating in the name of one Nigeria, they will lose it. They will lose it. And Britain don't want competition in the market. They know that what they know, Biafrans know it. Therefore, and in every family, there must surely be a Judas. Among Biafrans, there are Judas among Biafrans, which Britain and Nigeria are using. Number two, Nigeria don't want Biafra to exist. Nigeria don't want Biafra to exist. Nigeria want Biafra to remain slave for them. This is why the North and the West, Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba, enter into agreement that they never allow Biafra to see any good thing after the Biafra war. They never allow them to get the corridor of power. I'm not going to swear that you never allow the Igbos to have their genuine leaders. They've never allowed them to decide their future. They've never allowed them to have people whom they feel can rule them. We will force leaders onto them, and we need to be forced onto them to colonize them. This is what is going on now. Like Mr. Dima, they force it on us. Peter and Bob and Business were forced on the people. Look at the only people that the people choose. LSOT, so performing that they say the people choose him, and he'll get obeyed.
But like you said, do you think that there are some Igbo leaders or some Igbo politicians that are being used against the interests of the Igbos?
This is why I said Ahmadu Bello said we will not allow them to have their leader that will read them around. We will force leader on them. They are these people called Igbo politicians now. So all of them, none of them is fair. Apart from LSOT, we are looking at him now. The rest are corrupt. The rest are corrupt, all of them. All of them are corrupt. I thought they are politicians in Biafra land. All of them are corrupt.
But do you accept Opposodima as your leader?
I didn't accept Opposodima as a leader. But they have forced him in there. And they are looking at the new. When we say no, we will not agree. They are looking at me to come and wipe us off. We are down. We are keep silent on everything that happened because we know that the genocide, the one started, they did not complete up to 1970. They want to continue that genocide. They want to continue it. So this was sometimes we keep down, and this was sometimes this was that all those people that are talking nonsense, talking rubbish, come and declare in Biafra land, come and declare. They don't know what is going on. If someone or whoever come down to declare it over there, let themselves will die. Because if this Hausa Fulani and the Yorubas are not looking how they use you, they still use you and kill you. You are Igbo, you are Yamuni. When they where's Rogers now? The reason just squeeze him and dump him.
So are you having that feeling that was from, let us start from Gulogeta's administration? According to some Igbo people, they said that all the corruption on Gulogeta's government, it was now put on the one Igbo woman, which is designing Alice Madweke. That all the corruption that happened under Buhari, it was put on another Igbo man, which was Emefiele. They are saying that all the corruption is going on now under Tinubu, they put on an Igbo man. Why do you think that like the Igbos are the scapegoats in Nigeria?
That's why someone and co want to leave. How can everything bad is Igbo man, but everything good not Igbo man? Everything good not Igbo man. Well, Igbo were the arrowhead that fought the independence for Nigeria. Igbo man is the arrowhead, championing independence for Nigeria. And Igbo man is the food Nigerians are eating. Igbo man is the diplomat in Nigeria. But anything bad, Igbo man. Have you seen it? Okay, look at $25 billion that lost in an NPC when Buhari was Minister of Petroleum. That $25 billion, where is it? Is it Igbo man in an NPC chairman or Minister of Petroleum? Look at it. This will show you what everything happened. When they crime in abroad, they say that every day they have Nigerian man commit a crime in abroad. They say, Igbo. But first it may not Igbo man. Some of them go and answer Igbo name. Say the Igbo man. My mama is from Igbo. This reason. Therefore, you are Igbo man to commit crime. When you commit crime. But when you do not commit crime, then you answer your father's name.
Well, I have a good news for you, Mazikondem. WTO has appointed Dr. Mbojo Kojoriala as the DG again for that 4 years. Is that a good news for the Igbos all across the world?
Mbojo Kojoriala position is not good for Igbo man. It's on her own. If you have people like that who can swing the world for Biafra restoration, why can't they do it? They're on their own, they're on their belly. I don't know that type of human, and I don't want to know her. Whatever happen, let her take. We have a person like him, a letter Philip Emagwa, Ikawachuku, Alice Madeke, Ebutikiwe. We have them. We have them. Mention but a few. They cannot come up and speak to their people, to the defense of their people. Everything is crushing. They are killing, Fulani are killing, and they are killing. They cannot speak up. Can you do so to North? When the don't speak out? Can you do so to Fulani? They will come out and speak out. Can you do so to Yoruba? They come and speak out. But our people is silent. They will say, is it not a beating to the man? No. The presence is war to us.
So you are thinking that as highly as Dr. Mbojo Kojoriala is all over the world, she's not an asset, she's not something to be celebrated in Igbo land.
I'm not saying it's not to be celebrated in Igbo land. They can celebrate her, but as for me, I'm not envy of her achievement. That's her personal achievement. I should not die for it. I should not die in celebration. Celebrate on what? People like him, who can stand. People like him who can speak the word they hear. I mean, let them go. Let them go.
So let us be questioning them now. What do you think is the future of the Igbos in Nigeria?
I don't see any future of Igbo man in Nigeria. Give them the president for 100 years. They have no future in Nigeria. Let us say sincerely.
There's this line of thought that says that if you give the Igbos presidency #1 and you give them support, they may renounce Biafra and say yes, we want to stay as one Nigeria.
Those are the politicians who renounce Biafra, but the Biafra will not renounce Biafra. The politician who want president and who wants support will renounce Biafra, but Biafrans will not renounce Biafra.
Yes.
Even if they are not able to achieve it, but it's in their heart. It's in their heart. Yes. They will not renounce Biafra.
So you think that there's nothing you can give an Igbo man as at now that will make them to renounce Biafra?
A genuine Biafran, a genuine Igbo man, nothing you can give them to denounce it. Then you may force them to keep calm, but they do not denounce it. You may force them. If they take the one that Biafra will resurrect again this time, we go on and believe.
But do you think, I'm letting you go now, do you think that Yakubu going to be regretting fighting against Biafra? What I'm saying is that you have seen how Fulani S-men are killing his people in his own state, even in Benue state. Do you think that could go on to be regretting fighting for one Nigeria?
The one may be regretting. The one is regretting because they cannot come out openly and say it. What did the one achieve in Nigeria? What did the one achieve in Nigeria? We see Obasanjo farm. We see Obasanjo library. We see Obasanjo moving up and down. Babangida, we see it's a mansion. Where's the one old? He went that my house oil well. This time of Obasanjo, and he showed it. After showing it, he said, "Oh, money is excess. I don't know what to do with money. Where's the one old?" Put all told him, go on, the people you are fighting for, after they finish with us, they face your people and be killing them with the bed. In your eye, the way you cannot say anything. Ojukwu told him during the war. Is it not what happened now? It's just like you ask me whether I think regret. Secret. That there's no shame not allowed them to come and confess that we are better people. Then they die with their shame. They die with their sin. They die with their regretting and go to grave.
Okay. Do you know what? I said by Monday, yeah, we are going to be speaking on this. It's not going to be Biafra because they have they've announced the how do I put it the Biafra restoration. They've announced it. We are going to see what happens next after that. But thank you for coming, them, and God bless you. I'm on close now.
Thank you, my host. Thank you.
Then on Monday, like I said, as early as possible by 7:30, we are going to resume. I'm going to start. I hope that he's here, and I hope he knows more about Biafran agitation. Pastor, do it with Amatu. We have closed now. Yes. All our viewers, God bless you. Thanks for coming. Mr. Lua will not have chance to talk today. By Monday, even Pastor is here. I'm going to speak about it. But God bless all our viewers, all across the world. Thanks for coming today. And it's going to be it's a lovely weekend. Today is the last Saturday of the month, last day of the month. By Monday, it's going to be December 2nd of 2025. God bless you all our viewers. All notifications as well as 7:30. We are here speaking about what's happening in Finland. The Biafra Convention will be our topic on Monday. God bless you and thanks for coming.